I'll get this.
got
This
that
is
for
for you,
Mike?
Mike. He's gonna sit right. He's gonna sit between us two. He's gonna enjoy the ride.
Join us for an adventure on the rails. While the weather won't always be beautiful,
I think we found out the one flaw to open air cars: the rain.
you never know what you might see. Maybe the apex predator of the skies.
We've got an eagle! Look back here! There he is!
Eagles aren't the only thing you will have to look out for.
It looks like there's a downed tree branch. You must be on branch duty today.
Yes, yeah, we had a little storm came through last night.
Skip the car and travel by rail on Amtrak's Carolinian to America's capital. Ride a winery train to Villa Malagro Vineyards.
We are at immediate pre-bloom. Let me tell you what that means.
Does that have alcohol in it?
Welcome aboard Jacob's Rail Expedition, Season 3. In this episode, we ride on the Delaware River Railroad. Welcome to Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Lehigh Junction is the main station for Delaware River Railroad excursions. Mother and I will ride the noon winery train with a wine tasting at the nearby vineyard. Now would be a good time for the conductor to yell, "All aboard!" Then we would look for our seats and wait for the journey to begin. But that was just not the case for us today, because we missed the train. This is the first time we missed the train. While the train departs the station, Mother and I are left with no option but to meet the passengers at the winery. This is Jacob's Rail Expedition without the rail. I cannot imagine any scenario where missing the train would be helpful. This is now Jacob's Wine Expedition. Well, anyways, we meet the train pulling into the historic Regalsville Station. Before you ask what's up with the bus, the train drops the passengers off here, and the bus carries them up the hill to the nearby winery. Welcome to Villa Malagro Vineyards. Founded and owned by ambitious couple Steve and Audrey Gambino, Dr. Audrey that is, they settled here where they set out to make and serve wine with a view. Arriving at the vineyard and winery in the big yellow bus, these adult students will learn about cultivating grapes, making wine, and rely on their taste buds to explore its many subtleties. Steve leads the tour, starting in the vineyard.
Get on the bus that we are at immediate pre-bloom. Let me tell you what that means. Come on out and look at the vines, just don't touch. You're going to see little clusters of things that look like they might be grapes. You see them right there? Look over there. They're not grapes, but that's where the grape will be. Here's what's going to happen. At bloom, each one of those little round things pops open. And right there, we have the male and the female parts of the plant, and they self-pollinate. Now, the guys have already pruned, and we're telling them don't touch the vines now because we don't want them to disturb it. But as soon as they pop open and pollinate, that's called fruit set, and we're ready to go. And just so you know, a vine by its nature is a climber. That much is 1 week's growth right now. So after the vines are shoot positioned up here, we take out leaves. And when this canopy is full, I can still see you. And what that does is it allows us to reduce the chemicals that we use in the vineyard, because we can get in there and cover all those areas if we open up the canopy. So we invest the time to do the labor so that we can reduce the inputs.
After checking out the vineyard, the tour moves to the wine tasting area.
Looking forward to this?
Yep.
Yep.
In wine terms, Barry, what does dry mean? Not sweet. Very good. I like the way he said that with conviction, too. It simply means zero sugar. Remember that.
Thank you.
According to that definition, water is dry. Down to 2 glasses. I just told them they're both dry. And somebody will say, oh, this dry wine is drier than this dry wine. I'm like, so you just invented more zero?
Jokes aside, after getting the hors d'oeuvres, we begin with a white wine called
Thank you, Alex.
Delicado.
Starting out with a sweet wine. That's the first.
Whatever you answered, the correct answer is you're all correct. I know. Sounds like I'm being patronizing.
Does that have alcohol in it?
Serious. That's a rule in Malagro.
This is not dry at all. It's not a vapory. There's not like a vapor or burn like some wines.
Next up is a blush called Rosita.
This rosé, almost rosé. Rosita.
If you couldn't tell, my sinuses are draining. My nose is stuffed, but I'm using whatever sense of taste I have left to decipher the nuances of this beautifully crafted wine.
And you learn. And here's a pro tip. If you go wine tasting, so we're going to do an experiment. We're going to pour Incendio, and that is a dry red oak-aged wine. And in red wine, the tannins come from the skins and the oak barrels. You're not going to find tannins very much in a white wine because we don't use the skin and we don't use oak barrels, okay? So here's part 1 of the experiment. Do not touch your food. Go ahead, sip on the Incendio, feel that mouth feeling, take a nibble on the meatball. And here's the question on the count of 3. Tell me when you took a nibble on the meatball.
I took more than a nibble.
What happened to that dry mouth feeling? 1, 2, 3.
Gone. I took
You
more.
heard it. It went away and gone. And folks, you just discovered
The meatball's gone, too.
One reason
I took more than a
behind
nibble.
the number 1 wine and food pairing is why you've all been told red meat goes with red wine. The fat in the meat smooths out the tannins. Yes.
What happens if you get served a dry piece of steak?
Eventually, we try the final wine to close out the tasting.
Thank you. So we missed our train, so we're going to try to see if we can book a train later. They're waiting on the bus still, but the train, the bus pulls up and then they get back on the bus and it takes them to the train station. So we brought our car, so we can't obviously take the bus, but but we do have plenty of time. We want to ride the 4 o'clock train, and it's currently 2:09. If you can, 2:09. So we're going to have to wait a little bit for the 4 o'clock train, but that gives us plenty of time. And Mom already has gotten digging into that charcuterie board we got. Let's see, which one did we buy? Or the glass of wine? The
Casa Dulce.
Casa Dulce, and it is very good. It's very
Would
good.
you like some cheese and cracker?
Yeah, I would love some cheese and cracker. And look at this view, man. Like, look at this view. Like, look at that, Mom, just this view of the vineyard and everything. Oh, thank you. I will gladly enjoy this.
After enjoying the wine, we return to Lehigh Junction Station.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Mom, if you want to go first, up and to the right.
Fortunately, we were able to hop aboard the day's last river train, which takes the same route as the winery train.
This is nice. They got fans going, so that's always nice. So Mom's back there. She's back there because that's one of the seats that has a window that can be rolled down. Yeah, we're a little bit tired, but it was a busy day. We're getting ready to ride the train. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Folks, welcome aboard. We're now headed on our way to Regalsville for a pickup.
35 minutes later, we pull into Regalsville Station.
Put all the red bags.
Yep, all the wine.
Passengers from the 2 p.m. Winery train are ready to return to Lehigh Junction Station with their wine totes in hand.
But we're going back to Phillipsburg. So we have to actually stop right now. Yeah, we're stopped, as you can tell. What they have to do now is the diesel's behind us, was behind us. There's no room to change the diesel and at the station, so we back out, and then the diesel is, I think, is going to run on that side. I think he might be running that side or this side. I think he's running on that. No, I think he's running on this side.
While riding the train, you can visit the Onboard gift shop and snack bar.
So let's see what trains. If we can get some trains or just get something for a friend of mine. I'll get this. Okay. Trains, $1. Orange cream. Let's say the orange cream. Get a bottle of water. There's also some snacks right here. Oh, wow. I thought that was just a little toy that you had. Does the bird have a name?
Bird.
Bird? Thank you. And I hope you two have a great day. Rest of your day. I brought a friend back. This is for you, Mike. He's gonna sit right. He's gonna sit between us two. He's gonna enjoy the ride. All right.
You got that for Mike?
Yeah, I got it from Mikey. So he's. Ooh, there's a little bug.
Mikey.
Cause he likes stuffed things.
You like
Yeah.
stuffed animals?
Yeah, stuffed things. Yeah, he's still just watching the
What
view.
does it say on the front?
Delaware River Railroad excursions. Let's try it. Orange creamsicle. Orange flavored soda. I think it's creamsicle. No, I didn't get it. There was a creamsicle version. I thought they were all orange. My bad. But this is orange though. It's Weiss.
Well, thank you.
Caffeine free. It's caffeine free.
They're mostly orange.
Like all trips, this one must come to an end. We had an amazing time tasting wine at Villa Malagro and riding the rails. Amidst the stress of missing the train, we were able to relax and enjoy the beautiful countryside. Thanks to the railroad, we were able to ride the final train of the day. While our trip may be over, your adventure on the Delaware River Railroad awaits. Even though our time here on the railroad is over, we have 2 more stops on our expedition. Join us in Kempton, Pennsylvania for the next episode of Jacob's Rail Expedition, Season 3. Mother and I cruise aboard the Wanamaker Kempton and Southern Railroad, aka the Hawk Mountain Line. We even visit a model railroad inside a train car. Until then, I'll see you down the line.